You know that a simple mindset shift can change everything in your world. Well, I'm going to share a book with you that offers a simple mindset shift about sales that will not only change your results in sales, but help you love sales. I'm Jeffrey Shaw, business coach for self-employed business owners, author of The Self-Employed Life, and host of the Self-Employed Life podcast. So you're going to want to stick around so that you can fall in love with sales. The concept of this book is so simple, it should almost not have to be said, but it's so important that it must be said. And that's what makes this book so important. Sell the way you buy. Simply put, you know what it feels like to be a customer. You know what it feels like, what you do like, what you don't like, what turns you off, what makes you want to walk away. Well then, sell the way you like to be sold to. That's the simple concept of this book, but it's so simple that it's profoundly impactful. Act in business the way you want to be treated. Sounds simple, right? Then why do so many businesses not get this right? The author, David Priemer, he's formerly a VP at Salesforce. And while at Salesforce, he realized that the very same sales tactics that his sales team used to try to acquire customers, he realized these sales tactics wouldn't work on him. They lacked empathy. They lacked understanding of who the customer really is. And honestly, I'll bet you know that wouldn't work on you either. And it certainly won't work on your customers. This book has quickly become one of my all-time favorite books about sales. To be honest with you, Dan Pink's book, To Sell is Human, has long been held up as the gold standard to me as far as sales books. But, and it still is. It's still high up there. But this book is just so current and so relevant to doing business today that it makes it just a treasured book. Part of the reason why I think it's so important now is that I truly believe as business owners that we are held to a higher standard than ever before to make sure that we fully understand our customers. And oddly enough, I'm always surprised as a coach at how often I have to remind the business owners I work with, pay attention to how you feel as a customer, because how you feel as a customer is how your customers feel as well. And we all want to be seen, heard, and understood. And that's why it's so important to just simply sell the way you buy. In this book, David goes into exploring some of our inherent biases. He shows us how as business owners, we are thinking about value wrong. He also shows what he refers to as prescriptive approach to sales, which is genius. He also, which I love, goes into some research-based emotions that drive customer behavior. Things like making your customer stand out, not your business. Tapping into their sense of freedom and belonging, and giving them a sense of security and confidence, and helping them be the person they want to be. These are the emotions that drive customer behavior. Now, let me ask you, if you thought about sales this way, don't you think you would feel better about sales? Sell the Way You Buy by David Priemer. What you may or may not know about me as a podcast host is I read 2 business books a week. So I have really high standards for what makes a good book. And you can pretty much be assured that if I'm going to recommend a book, it is amongst the best of the best. So by all means, check out the other book review videos so that you can begin reading the best of the best.